Hi, my name is Melissa Sexton. I'm the creator and founder of Honeybee Health, an organization committed to sharing natural solutions for healthcare and holistic lifestyle habits. I'm also a wellness advocate with doTERRA International, and I'm a student of psychology at Crown Christian College. And today's personal development session is called, Are You Ready to Grow? So what you're going to do is, number one, grab a journal and your favorite pen. Make sure you are in a safe and comfortable environment. 2, you're going to get still and real with yourself. Number 3, are you ready to dive in, look at your life, and determine what needs to grow? So I created this session based on, really looking at life as a whole and how each different category of life affects the other, okay? If you think about your life like a circle, so if you had a circle and you divided it into 8 parts, and you think about, each category, if you're weak in one area, that weakness is going to spill into other areas. If you're strong in an area, then that's going to strengthen the other areas. Okay, so we're going to look at all those different areas. We're going to rate each one based on where we kind of feel or know we should be in that area. And then we're going to look at the weak areas. So you can look at the weak areas at the end and ask yourself the question, what are like 1 to 3 steps I could take in each area to make my life more like how I believe it should be? Okay, so for example, it can be something very simple as if you're looking at your marriage relationship, if I'm not investing into my relationship with my husband, maybe it's something simple like waking up in the morning and having coffee with him every day. Or if it's in the area of finances, maybe it's something like, I don't have a budget, I need to get a budget because I'm overspending, I'm not preparing for the future. If it's health and wellness, maybe it's, hey, I should jump on, take the time and invest in developing a self-care plan so that I know I'm being committed and faithful to taking positive steps in the direction towards my future goals, okay? But just so that you can understand who I am on a deeper level and some of the core beliefs that I have in regards to doing this session, I put together 6 different beliefs I could share with you to help you understand more where I'm going with this. So 1, I believe we were designed to grow, learn, and progress, to not stay the same. 2, we were designed to blossom and thrive, to love, give, and serve in our own unique way. 3, we were designed to learn from life situations and overcome. So this one I want to stop for a second and just kind of talk about, everyone's dealing with their own level of stress or their own their own level of crisis in life, okay? I think it's really important to step back and realize that, there's a lot of other people in the world that are going through really hard things too. So we're definitely not alone in the things that we struggle with. But also realizing that in comparison, to what someone else is going through, our situation might not look as intense if we take a realistic view of what's going on in the world today. And then also to remember to look for examples and role models of people who have overcome the most challenging situations and have been able to find a way to climb out of, the hole that they're in, whether it be financially, spiritually, emotionally, their home environment. There's so much hope everywhere. We just have to be willing to look for it and to search it out and then be ready to see it when it comes. I believe our past, our mistakes, and what people have done to us or have not done in our lives should not define who we become. So even if, we have a parent that maybe wasn't there for us in the way that we needed them, or we've lost something in life that's, was really meaningful to us. Maybe we've made some really bad mistakes in our lives and we're trying to make things right and become, more trustworthy in an area of life. I think that we shouldn't let our past or, like I said, people's role in our lives define who we become. We really have to take on that responsibility of going, well, what kind of person am I going to be? Am I going to let this situation or this unforgiveness or bitterness prevent me from really growing and being the person that I believe I can be. I believe there's a purpose and a plan for our lives that is greater than ourselves and what we think. And this comes down to believing that we are not here just to please ourselves. We each have, unique talents and gifts and experiences and, our own faith story, our own, moments of deliverance from situations, and only you can be you. So I think when we realize that we're here for more than just a job or a paycheck, or our own definition of success, I think that's when life begins to get very exciting and fulfilling. I believe it takes effort, time, and determination to discover deeply who we are authentically. And I think it takes work. I think it takes effort. I think, you have to make time for that. You have to really dig in and kind of listen to what you're thinking and ask yourself where these beliefs and thoughts have come from. If it's, from someone speaking into your life in a positive or negative way, we have to make the decision at some point to own our lives and our beliefs and our actions and behaviors and things like that. So anyways, I hope that this session can really help you to grow. It's definitely helped me, and I've been able to do it with a lot of people. And I feel like at each step, whether or not it was like a super comfortable experience or positive experience or, a little bit challenging too, it's definitely, it will definitely bring you to reality and help you to see kind of what some next steps are. So what do you believe about your life? Your core beliefs leak into every area of your life. Your beliefs and thoughts bring strength or weakness to all parts of your life. All right, so what you're going to do is I'm going to talk about each category. I'm just going to give you some thought-provoking questions, and you're going to just write a number down for each one. So you can write the name of the category, and then you're going to write any number from 0 to 10. 0 is meaning I need help. I'm not anywhere near where I need to be or want to be in this area of life. I have so much to learn and I need to grow. And so this is just like a humble acknowledgement of, I really need to do some thinking and praying about this area of my life and start looking for people or resources and tools that I can kind of grab onto and just, dive into those areas to try to strengthen them. And 10 would be, I'm doing great and I'm thriving in this area. So also some more thoughts. Living a balanced life, nurturing all that you have been entrusted with will give you a high level of satisfaction and fulfillment. Money, promotion, or temporary pleasures, et cetera, will never give you the satisfaction that challenging yourself or growing and progressing in all areas of life will provide. When you nurture each area, life will flow more easily, and I want to go a step farther than what I typed and just talk about how it's very interesting that some people can be really, really, really strong in a lot of areas of life, but still feel so much depression and so much lack of fulfillment. And then you can have people who have basically nothing and are completely full of joy and just overflowing with love and all these different things. So I think it's important to be aware of these different categories and to focus on your personal growth and development, and response to life and how you're taking risks and stepping out in faith and growing, no matter if you think you've already arrived or if you think you're at the very beginning of, not even making any progress. I think that being aware of what that next step is that you need to take and being willing to take it, I think that's where you're going to find the most fulfillment and you're going to feel very alive. Okay. All right. So here we go. So this is the first one you're going to rate. We're going to rate your health. So again, 0 is I seriously need help. 10 would be I'm doing super great in this area. 5 would be, okay, I'm doing all right, but there's definitely some room to grow. And some thoughts to think about this area are your level of health will affect every area of your life. The way you feel and can move affects your thoughts, performance, and contribution. This includes physical, emotional, and mental health and your own personal daily self-care plan. Are you living your ideal and best life in this area? Number 2 is going to be your personal spiritual life and beliefs. Go ahead and rate that from 0 to 10. Do you know what you believe? Are you nurturing this area of your life? Are you faithful to the spiritual disciplines that you believe are part of your faith? Do you need to grow in understanding in this area? Are you living your ideal and best life in this area? Next, we're going to do personal growth, education, career, and finances. Also, if I'm going too fast, feel free to pause it at the end of each slide to give yourself some time to really think about your ratings, okay? And then you can write those down. So personal growth, education, career, and finances. 0 is, again, I need help, and 10 is I'm doing really great in this area. Personal growth is evaluating yourself, your thoughts, your goals, and your response to life, and what or how you are going to respond at each step. What is in your control, your roles and your responsibilities? In what area do you need to do the work, learn, and rise up? Are you pursuing training in your field? Are you handling money well? And do you have a solid financial plan? Do you like your job? Are you living your ideal and best life in this area? Next, we're going to do marriage, or your most significant relationship. Again, rate that area from 0 to 10, and some thoughts about this area of life are: how are you getting along with and relating with your spouse, fiance, boyfriend, or girlfriend? Are you committed to experiencing your best relationship together intentionally? Are you living your ideal and best life in this area? Next, we're going to do your extended family, friendships, community, and social connections. Go ahead and rate that area from 0 to 10. Are you really you and your relationships and connections? Are you authentic, or are you just faking it? Are you being someone that you're not so that you can please and fit in with others? That's no good. Do you trust your friends and family? Are you a trustworthy friend? What fun things do you like to do with the closest people in your life that bring you joy, growth, and healthy memories? Are you living your ideal and best area in this life? And another word that comes to mind that I didn't type on here is boundaries, and knowing how to use your voice and to really be clear about the things that you want and need and are willing to give. And those ideas can really help with having a more healthy relationship with others. Okay, and next we're going to do your physical environment. So go ahead and rate your physical environment from 0 to 10. How is the weather where you live? I find I talk to a lot of people, and if you've only lived in one place, you might not even realize how much the weather in your area affects your health and your emotions and your thought processes. So it's really important to travel and experience other areas, because then you get to learn yourself better. You get to see how your body and your being responds to the environment that you're in. It's very important. Do you feel safe in your environment? Are you living in a loving and encouraging, uplifting environment, or is it toxic and controlling? Do you need to get more space? Do you have room to live, learn, and grow in your space? Are you allergic to anything in your environment? This is a big one, you guys. I've talked to so many people about health and wellness, and you would be quite surprised at how many people are allergic to their environment and how expensive that is. Like, not just financially, but when you're allergic to things in your environment, not only do you have the cost and the time investment of going to get medication and shots and all this stuff, but also if you think about like how much life are you missing out on, because when we don't feel good, when our eyes are watery, and like we're sneezing and coughing and not feeling good, that affects us psychologically. So I would encourage you that if you're dealing with this, to definitely seek ways to overcome that, because you will experience such a better quality of life, and your quality of life is going to affect the people around you. Is your environment orderly or cluttered? Is it time to detox your environment and release the things that are holding you back from a better life? And next is going to be service and contribution to others. Please rate your level of satisfaction from 0 to 10. Have you found a cause or opportunity, or multiple opportunities, to serve and give back? How do you show compassion and empathy to others by contributing and helping others to grow and succeed? And I think this is the last one. It's fun, recreation, and enjoyment of life. Please rate your level of satisfaction from 0 to 10. Are you taking time to enjoy the little things in life? Downtime, play, fun, and rest are a key part of a healthy life. This time of rejuvenation will help you to be a better you in the other areas of life. Allow yourself to enjoy healthy hobbies, to laugh, to have fun, to smell the roses, to enjoy, foods that you love, especially with the people that you love. Remember, there's a solution to every problem. We do not strive for perfection, we strive for progress, one step at a time. Your past does not define you. Ask, ask, ask good questions, then wait, listen, and observe. Set goals and grow in every area. If you fail or get set back, it's okay. Ask what you're supposed to learn in that situation and try again. You are what you think you are, so take time to listen. Listen, observe, and choose your most honorable thoughts. Before I conclude, I just want to talk really quick about a little extension of homework that you can do with the numbers that you just wrote down. Okay, so what you're going to do for the next part is you're going to find your weak areas. So if you have all 7s for some of them, but then you have like a 1 and a 2 or a 3 on some other areas, I want you to take a little bit more time to look at the weak areas and to ask yourself those questions for those areas of what small baby steps can I take? What new habits can I develop in these areas that are going to get me closer to that number 10? Okay. And then go easy on yourself, because you can't expect, to have perfection tomorrow. And it takes time to undo some habits, because our behaviors and our actions affect the people around us. And so I feel like growth is a process, and communicating with others and just being really real and honest and humble and saying, hey, there's this thing in my life and I've been doing it, but I know it's not healthy and it's not good and it's affecting you guys. And I want to have a better life with you and I want to be a better blessing to you. So I want to work on this. Can you hold me accountable? And can we work on this thing together? And let's develop and grow together. Okay. And then just kind of write those ideas down and then share those with the people that are the closest to you in your support system. I hope you have enjoyed this personal development session and that you learned a lot about yourself. May you see the next step you need to take in each area of life and take them well. And this video, if this video benefited you, please like it. Definitely love and want your support. Do you know a friend or family member that would benefit from this session? Please share it with them. To receive more tools and training, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. To learn more about wellness tools and to jump on your own personal self-care plan, please email me at melissasextondoterra@gmail.com. Super, 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 super excited to help anyone who's like, hey, you know what, I want to grow in these areas, but it's honestly my health that's holding me back. It's my allergies. I can't sleep good at night. My stomach hurts all the time. I'm super stressed out. These are things that I definitely have solutions for. So they're kind of my expertise. So if you need help with your health and you see that that changing your health can help change the rest of your life, then definitely reach out to me, because that is my passion right now. So anyways, God bless you guys. I hope you learned so much. Take care. See you next time.